Hey y'all, welcome to day 3 of 31 days of Halloween. Today I will be becoming Scar or something like that. Please enjoy this random commentary as I struggle through this look.
She's holding up the glue, which means she already forgot to moisturize. Oh, there it is. Very important. Never forget this step. Now she's gonna spool her eyebrows. That is so important. Okay, now we can go in with the glue. Now she's gonna have to do a couple of coats of this before she gets them to be completely invisible under her look. So let's see what she does. She's setting it with some translucent setting powder and going in for another coat. Excellent, great. Now let's see how many coats she does this time. And we're at number 3 coats. That should do the trick, but she needs to check and make sure they're dry. Excellent. She's contemplating the next step. What will it be? Concealer. She's gonna go ahead and go over those brows with that concealer just to make sure they are gonna be completely concealed. And it looks like she's gonna go ahead and place an outline for where she wants the rest of her face concealed. This is interesting shape. I have to say she's off to a great start. I'm interested to see where this look is gonna go. Next, she's gonna need to blend that out. So, yep, there she is going in with the blending brush. The eyebrow coverage is excellent. We all know that she's struggled with concealing the brows in the past few days, and I think this is a great come up. Now she's really taking her time to make sure that she has that concealer nice and evenly blended across the face. Oh, and she's going in with a little bit more. She wants to make that widow's peak just a little bit steeper. And now she's blending it out, making sure that every spot is evenly coated. Now let's check in for an update. Chelle, how are you feeling about this look today so far? There you have it, folks. She doesn't know. Next, she's going to go in with the setting powder. Now, I wonder if she's going to show us what setting powder she's using. Thank you, Chelle. We appreciate that. And she's going to go in and set the entire space that she just added concealer to. As you can see, it is revealing some imperfections, but I'm sure she has a plan to address that situation. Now she's taking some black eyeliner and she is mapping out where she wants to put her eyebrows as well as her scar that is going over her eye. She's checking to make sure she's satisfied with the look, and oh, she's going in with a brand new special effects kit that has scar wax, sticky blood, tooth fix, and some liquid latex. Oh, and she's taking that liquid, she's stabbing it. And she's got some on her brush, and she's outlining that scar. I wonder what her method is behind the madness. Let's let it dry and see what she does next. She's going in with scar wax, and she is not happy about it. Taking that spatula and rolling some in her fingers, and now she is applying it over the liquid latex, and it sticks. She's so pleased. Now she's taking that spatula and just blending it in with her skin. Okay, I see where you're going with this one. Let's see, giving her a little trouble there at the top, but she works it out. Let's check in again. Chelle, how are you feeling about this method of application? She seems quite pleased. Oh, and now we're going in on the bottom. Now remember, the under eye is where she has the most trouble. And as you can see, it just came up there, but on go number 2, she got it to stick. And going in on the other side, yeah, this one's a doozy. Let's see if it stays. I think we have a winner, folks. Look at the scar. Take a deep breath. Now what's she doing next? All right, going back in with that concealer, and she's going to need to spread that out. And look how seamlessly it blends with the flesh. I'd have to say this is her best scar wax application yet. But it seems she's spotted an area that she's not quite satisfied with. So she's going back in with that spatula to try to smooth things out. Notice where the liquid latex has left an indentation right in the middle of her cheek. It looks like she's going to go ahead and set it anyways, even though she's not 100% satisfied. Hopefully she has a plan to mask those imperfections later on. But as of now, she's going in with a new brush. She's pulled out some black and white face paint. I wonder what she's going to do next. She's going in with that white paint and taking it on that tiny brush, and she's going right in the middle of that scar. Wow. I have to say, this is quite a unique approach. Now she appears to be going over that white face paint with some pink eyeshadow. I would imagine this is what Bernie Mac meant when he threatened to bust Jordan's head to the white meat. Now she's checking out her work and trying to decide what's next. But first, she's going to take a snack break. You know she must be stressed out to open that chip bag upside down like that. Once she's gotten those hunger pains on the control, she's going in with the Love Looks luxury palette and into the black eyeshadow, which she is using as eyeliner in her bottom waterline. Now she appears to have learned a lesson from yesterday's trial and error, as she has gone in with that black face paint as a base for her eyeshadow on her lids. Incredible pigmentation. Now she is realigning her eyebrows and going back in with that same black face paint to sketch on her eyebrows. And she's showing us the angled brush that she's using. Great job, Chelle. She's learning so quickly from her mistakes. Now it's time for her to regroup and determine what step is coming next. She appears to be signaling for eyeshadow, so she's going back into that Love Looks luxury palette with brown, and she's taking it all the way up, almost to her brow line. She's leaving just a little bit of space where she's going in with a Revolution palette. Let's see what color she will choose. It is the bottom left. This appears to be a muted, shimmery gold color. Excellent selection for the highlight on the brow. She just has to make sure that blend is executed flawlessly. She's using the remains of the brown on that eyeshadow brush to blend it more flawlessly. Now she appears to be dissatisfied with the scar. Let's see what she'll do to fix it. She's going in with that concealer and just spreading it out a little bit more on the outline of that scar, trying to get it to blend. Let's see if she will be successful. As she's setting that new concealer, she still doesn't seem to be quite pleased with the results. Let's hope she doesn't overcorrect to the point of no return, going back in with that brown from the Love Lux luxury palette, and she is outlining the scar, covering every single imperfection with that darker brown, and she's also using it to contour her face. She's going in on those cheekbones and the nose. I see it starting to come together, but she's going to have to fill in those extra spaces around her face if she wants to see the full look come together. Now she's taken out that white face paint again, and she is going straight on the muzzle. Now she realizes she needs to make an outline, so she goes in and does that and then spreads it out. I'm not quite sure about this decision, but we'll trust the process. Chelle seems to be unsure about this decision as well, as she's sitting and staring as if she has no idea what to do next. But she doesn't throw in the towel. She's still blending and thinking and trying to decide how she's going to save that muzzle. Let's check in again. Chelle, are you optimistic about saving this look? O ye of little faith, well, keep going. I believe in you, and we're all counting on you. Take a deep breath, pick up that brush, and keep going until you reach the finish line. That a girl. She seemed to have gotten a second wind and a new idea. She's going in with that brown eyeshadow, and she is outlining that muzzle. Look at her go. She's back in the game, folks. Now she appears to be blending out that brown to soften the muzzle. Excellent idea. Now she's going for the nose. Wait, did we lose her? Oh no, it appears her phone storage is full. Let's see if she'll be able to jump this hurdle. And she's back in the game again. Incredible display of determination. Not many are able to make it past that hurdle. She's filling in that nose with black face paint. I've got a good feeling about this. Despite every obstacle, she is determined to reach the finish line. I'll tell you one thing, this look is a true testament to what it means to trust the process. She seems to have reached a level of satisfaction with the nose, and she is now working on the lips. Upon closer inspection, she has decided to make them look a little bit more rounded at the top. She overlines the top until she's gotten to a point where they are ready to fill. And because she has yet to look for her black lipstick, she is using that face paint to fill them. Let's check in again. Chelle, how are you feeling about this look so far? Amazing. She says it's tea and she's clocking it. But wait, now she's revealing a brand new fan brush and she's taking it in that black face paint and she is making little hairs just along her chin line. This is incredible. Everything is finally coming together. You can tell she's getting very, very excited. Okay, what's next? Okay, now she's taking that black face paint and filling in her widow's peak and taking it all around her face. And now she's going in with a black liquid liner and she is winging those wings like I've never seen. Her resilience is unmatched. I just know she's working up another appetite. Aha, just as expected, another snack break. This time well-deserved, and she is chomping them down, but don't get too comfortable. We are almost there. Let's head to the finish line. Going again with that small angled brush and some black face paint, and she is making the whiskers. Excellent execution. Beautiful. Now she's going in with that same brush to define the hairlines on her chinny chin. Going in again with some brown eyeshadow to define the contour of her nose. And we are opening up that sticky blood. Let's see. She is putting it right up under that scar. Man, that looks so realistic. Incredible. Chelle, you must take a step back and check it out. Let us know what you think. Yes, she is loving it, and we are loving it. It is really coming together now. Adding a drip of blood from that scar. Would you look at her? This is truly the look of pride. I wonder what trick she has up her sleeve next. She's taking that white face paint and she is adding it to her waterline. Wow, look at that pop. Now just make sure to remember to add on your mascara before you go in with those long lashes. Good job. We learn from our mistakes. Here comes the eyelashes. I'm feeling like we're about to reach the finish line. We're almost there. Hang in there, Chelle. You got this. Wow, and what a difference the eyelashes make. Look at that difference. Let's go ahead and add on the other one, and then have a look at the overall look so far. How are you feeling, Chelle? That's it. Take a deep breath. We're almost done. Oh, look, we have here some scar earrings. You know, rumor has it, Chelle hand draws every single one of these earrings herself. And she can make you some too. Just click that link down in the description that reads SheJeweled Jewelry Shop. These earrings are the perfect accessory to make this look pop. Now, are you going to add a wig to today's look? Oop, my apologies, Chelle. Patience is indeed a virtue. She's securing that wig cap over her locks, and on goes the wig for a completed look. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Well, it looks like my work here is done. Over to Chelle for her final thoughts.
Whew, this look was definitely a doozy. I have to say this was probably my greatest challenge so far when it comes to 31 Days of Halloween 2025. I almost threw in the towel so many times, but the results speak volumes. I'm so glad I persevered and finished this look all the way through to the end. I really do like how it came out. This isn't the wig I would like to have worn with this look, but my black wig is nowhere to be found, so this wig just had to do. But the earrings definitely set this look off. Also, disclaimer, I do not sell this exact style of earrings in my shop. However, there is a custom link if you are looking to get something custom made, and I can make pretty much whatever you want if you order using that link. Now, I have to say, this year's scar is not quite as fierce as 2023 scar, even though I tried. I definitely tried to make her a little fierce, but it just wasn't given. But that's okay. She can be cute. I'll insert a video of my 2023 scar look so you guys can determine whether you like that one better or you like this year's better. Let me know. I am not sensitive. You can definitely let me know if you thought 2023 was better, because personally, I think 2023 was better. But nonetheless, I'm super proud of what we created here today, and I'm definitely looking forward to what we're going to create tomorrow. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And until then, bye!